I lost over $9,000 due to a bug on OpenSea.
And you are not alone, my friend. What is being called Apegate. People are losing millions of dollars, and OpenSea is in the hot seat. We're going to tell you about this OpenSea major fail, today's big movers and losers in NFTs, the biggest news, and more.
Welcome to Goats in the Metaverse. I'm Stanley
I'm
Meytin.
Yossi, and I'm Yossi Hasson. And greetings. We're introducing a new format today, and we're going to be doing this moving forward. We're bite-sizing our show into 15 minutes to give you all the hot news, all the big movers, and that little bit of alpha, the top minters that you should be paying attention to. We hope you like it.
I disagree, Yossi. I think we're going to give you alpha, alpha, alpha. And the point of this show is going to be, how do we navigate through this crazy NFT world, make some money along the way, hashtag not financial advice, but most importantly, have fun, 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 fun. But before we get into all of the fun, let's start out and figure out the daily movers, the daily floor price. What's happening in this NFT world and where are we at? Bored Apes, 97 Ethereum, Cool Cats, 11.5, V Friends, CryptoPunks, Doodles. What else we got on there, Yossi?
Well, we've got the big movers and shakers in our daily floor price check-in, and the run that we thought would never end has ended. Bored Ape Yacht Club is now 97 ETH
Cheap.
after they touched over 100 ETH, and that's pretty impressive run that they've had. But we're seeing some other risers coming in now. Cool Cats, one of them, and Mutant Ape Yacht Club looks like another big riser.
Absolutely. Also, we want to talk about our favorite, the Goat Vault. Yossi, for those of us that don't know what the Goat Vault, what is the Goat Vault?
What is the Goat Vault? Well, that is the $75,000 question. The Goat Vault is our way to reward our community. We have locked away a number of NFTs into the Goat Vault that we will be opening up when we get to 5,000 subscribers. So if you click that subscribe button, you stand a chance of winning $75,000 worth of NFTs at its price today. And we think that's going up, 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 up. Every week, we look at new communities to add into the vault. We're spending our own hard-earned cash to reward our lovely community and friends.
And let's see what some of the top movers are from yesterday. We got some movement on the board. V-Friends, Boxies, and Art Blocks are the top three. And the
V-Friends
bottom
up 178%. That's a big movement.
That's a big movement. And I will say this. Well, everything was going up, 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 up. V-Friends were kind of stagnant, staying still. Soon as things started going down, 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 V-Friends went right back up. And I still believe they're one of the most consistent projects out there that never really fluctuate as much as some of these other projects. There's not much day trading going on with good old V-Friends. And I know they made some huge announcements for VCon happening in May. I'm going. I hope you are as well. There's some big, big names and players speaking on those stages. And from what I understand, they are not done yet. Excited to see who else is going to be joining VCon. And here we go. The bottom three. Bored Ape Yacht Club, one sitting at almost 120 Ethereum floor, is below 100 today. On sale. Cheap.
And we're seeing the volume traded on Bored Ape Yacht Club down 50%. So that run has definitely ended. Where is going to be from here moving forward? Every week we see celebrities buying into the club, so I wouldn't write them off. And we know that the rumors that we had about Bored Ape Yacht Club raising around are no longer rumors. They are true. We're going to try and find you more of those details as we find out about it.
And there are definitely rumors going around that there's going to be some big announcements at the Super Bowl, which is happening a week from this Sunday. So that's another thing to keep an eye out on. We do know that some of the performers at the Super Bowl halftime show are ape owners. Interesting to see. Are apes going to be part of the Super Bowl? That would be a big, 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 big move.
Ape Sunday coming here soon.
What else we got going on, Yossi?
Well, we've got a new segment of the show we're calling Hot Off the Mint. This is where we look at the data to see in the past 24 hours which NFT community seems to be selling out and is literally hot off the press, hot off the mint.
Drum roll.
We use our little data engineers and these fancy tools to try and give you a little bit more of that information. Remember, this is not financial advice. Because we're talking about it on the show doesn't mean this is a great project, doesn't mean it's a bad project. It just means that it's hot off the mint, that people are buying into it and it is selling out. And it's happening within the last 24 hours.
The suspense is killing me, Yossi. Give it to me. What's hot off the mint?
Hot off the mint for today is a project called Flues World, and you can find it on OpenSea if you search for Flues Gen-F. And Flues World looks like another PFP project, a 10K PFP project. Surely the market's appetite for these 10K PFP projects has to die at some point, but clearly they're not. And what we can see from Flues World is they executed on a pretty cool website. Looks pretty slick to me. As we see more about the project, the team looks legit. There are people from High Snobiety as part of the team. We have a partner from A16Z. We have the president of Warner Music, all coming behind Flues World. And they're promising some pretty extraordinary things. They're giving you access into what they're calling their Metaverse Clubhouse, where you will get information and news for everyone else. Your Flues NFT gives you a 3D avatar and 3D merch in the metaverse. And you'll also be getting access to some streetwear drops. And that link up with High Snobiety is what we think is giving that there. So pretty cool project. Looks interesting. Definitely worth another look. I'm a little tired of PFP projects, but if you've been behind them, you could not have gone wrong in this market. So you can't write them off yet. The floor price is currently sitting at 0.69 ETH. I think it minted at about 0.008 or 0.01 ETH. Stanley, am I right on that?
I believe so, yeah. And I think the interesting part is there's 5,600 owners on a 10K PFP, which is a good sign. There's a lot of activity and buzz around the project. FaZe Banks from FaZe Clan announced that he bought 20 last night. And yeah, this is the topic of conversation for today. This is the project that people are, I guess, day trading. We're going to see once the reveal happens if that price is going to go down. And usually when a reveal does happen, we see the price go down. But I do think it's a good sign that the team is legit. They seem to have the relationships necessary. Does that mean they're going to be successful? Nobody knows. We were talking about it before the show. I'm not necessarily a fan of the art. I know you said you are a fan of the art.
I quite like it.
And listen, I think that's the wonderful world of NFTs. We buy what we like, and we make the decision. We're here to give you the information. You make the decision. # not financial advice. Is this something, Yossi, that you would be interested in purchasing?
From the brief that I've seen, the brief amount that I've seen, definitely be looking more. But if you had to put a gun to my head, I'd be buying. That looks like something I would take a chance on 2 or 3, see where it goes. There's enough there for me to say there could be something here. You
do your own research is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna pass. I don't love the art. It doesn't speak to me. I do like that the team is legit, but it's a pass for me.
All right. Well, there we have it. That is hot off the mint, and we'll keep you posted every day on the newest NFTs that are just off the mint. Should we talk about some big news, Stanley? I don't think it's the best news for you, but let's talk about what happened to you in the world of OpenSea.
OpenSea, be careful out there, kids. It is a dangerous, dangerous world. I fell to the OpenSea bug. I listed something for 13 Ethereum. I canceled my listing. I then decided the project went to 17 Ethereum. I then said, you know what? I think it's time to sell. I ended up listing it for almost 17 Ethereum, and it sold for 13 Ethereum.
But you listed it for 17.
Well, I thought I was selling it for 17, but since I had an old listing on OpenSea for 13 Ethereum, there's a bug with OpenSea where bots, hackers, I don't know who they are, could actually find that OpenSea listing, even though you don't see it on the front end. It's there on the back end, and they go ahead and override the system and buy it for a discounted price. The big loser here is me. They're the big winner because they're buying about 4 Ethereum cheaper than what the floor is. And I learned a hard lesson. What you need to do is go to revoke.cash, connect your wallet, revoke the listing, the old listing, then go to your inactive listings on OpenSea, cancel your old listing, pay the gas fee for it, and now that listing will not be there. It's a very, very, very expensive lesson. I'm glad I learned it so I could share it with you all. And I don't want to talk about it anymore.
It's an expensive lesson, not only for you, what's being called Apegate. We saw that some clever engineer managed to discover this bug and exploit and bought some old ape listings for about $133,000, immediately flipped them for $980,000, so bought at old pricing and profited and laughed his way to the bank. A number of other people had the same exploit happen. OpenSea responded, I think, pretty quickly, coming back and refunding anyone who was hit by this exploit, having refunded now over $1.8 million so far. And I've also released a tool for you, like Stanley said, to be able to check if you have any old listings to be able to revoke them. And they've now come up with a new listing mechanism so that that bug does not continue.
I'm not a fan. OpenSea, you need to do better. That's all I have to say.
It's going to be interesting seeing how Coinbase enters the NFT market and what impact that potentially has on OpenSea. And we've also seen that LooksRare is doing massive volumes on its platform. So will this be a new contender to the almost one horse in town race that we have today, which is OpenSea being the dominant platform? And I think rumored to have done something, the biggest month yet in NFT trading volume. So will they be able to recover? It seems so, but be careful out there and check your listings.
Absolutely. And our last segment of the day, let's show those top sales. They're still happening. We got a CryptoPunk.
Oh, CryptoPunk is back in the house with 175 ETH. In its heyday, no one would probably even spoken about a $471,000 sale. But today's market in the CryptoPunk universe, that's a big number. What else have we got?
We got also Azuki making some big moves over there. $557,000, 210 ETH.
That's a big number.
Hey, a big number. There's Azuki's making some big splash. And once again, I personally not a fan of the art. Doesn't speak to me. But a lot of people are a fan of the art. And we're seeing more, derivative projects come up that are very, very, very similar. One thing I do want to say before we go, do you remember when the floor was around $450,000 on a CryptoPunk? And now this is big sales news. And that was not that long ago. This market moves very quickly, and we're here to share our journey along the way. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with more news, more mints, more movers. That's all I got.
And be safe out there and happy minting.
Happy minting all.